Let's talk about arbutin, that magical-sounding ingredient you might have seen in your skincare products, promising brighter, clearer skin. But what exactly is arbutin? What's the science behind its skin-brightening powers? And more importantly, is it really as amazing as some brands claim? Stick around because by the end of this, you'll know all the secrets of arbutin and whether or not it deserves a spot in your routine. Let's start with the basics. What is arbutin? Arbutin is a naturally occurring compound found in plants like bearberry, cranberry, and blueberry. It's been used in skincare for years as a gentler alternative to hydroquinone, a more potent depigmenting agent. But why is this gentler? Well, when arbutin gets into your skin, it slowly releases hydroquinone in a controlled way, making it less irritating while still effective at targeting pigmentation. Think of it like a hydroquinone in disguise, but one that's kinder to your skin. Now, before you freak out about the mention of hydroquinone, don't worry. Arbutin isn't the same thing. It's more of a controlled delivery system. Hydroquinone on its own can be harsh and even banned in some countries due to its potential side effects. But arbutin? It's the chill cousin who takes the same goal, fighting hyperpigmentation, but with way less drama. Here's the big question. How does arbutin work chemically in the skin? To understand arbutin, we first need to talk about melanin, the pigment that gives our skin its color. Hyperpigmentation, which is those dark spots or patches, is caused by excess melanin in certain areas. This overproduction of melanin happens when an enzyme called tyrosinase gets activated. Think of tyrosinase as the chef in your skin's kitchen, whipping up melanin recipes. Arbutin works by inhibiting tyrosinase, basically stopping the chef from making too much melanin. Specifically, arbutin acts as a competitive inhibitor. It binds to the active site of tyrosinase, blocking it from converting tyrosine into dopa and dopaquinone, which are key ingredients in the melanin recipe. Without these precursors, your skin makes less melanin, and voila, those dark spots start fading over time. Here's another cool part of the mechanism. Once arbutin is absorbed into the skin, enzymes slowly break it down into hydroquinone in tiny, controlled amounts. This hydroquinone is what actively reduces melanin production. But because the release is gradual, it avoids the irritation and toxicity associated with pure hydroquinone. Now, let's talk types. Did you know there are two kinds of arbutin used in skincare? We've got alpha-arbutin and beta-arbutin. Alpha-arbutin is the gold standard. It's more stable, more effective, and more expensive. It dissolves easily in water, so it's perfect for serums and lightweight products. Beta-arbutin, on the other hand, is less stable and not as potent. It's often found in cheaper formulations. So, if you're buying a product with arbutin, look for alpha-arbutin on the label for better results. Alright, now that you know how arbutin works its magic on a chemical level, let me ask you, are you as fascinated as I am? If you're finding this breakdown helpful, take a second to hit that like button and share this video with someone who loves learning the science behind skincare. And if you've got any questions about arbutin so far, drop them in the comments. Let's keep going. Now, $1 million question. Who should use arbutin? Arbutin is amazing for people dealing with hyperpigmentation, melasma, sunspots, or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. You know, those stubborn dark marks you get after a pimple. It's also gentle enough for sensitive skin, which makes it a fantastic option for those who can't handle more aggressive treatments like hydroquinone or retinoids. But like anything in skincare, moderation is key. Overusing arbutin, like applying it in too high a concentration or layering it with too many actives, can irritate your skin. There's even a rare chance, with extreme overuse, of developing ochronosis, a bluish discoloration of the skin caused by excessive hydroquinone buildup. But don't panic, this is incredibly rare with arbutin because it's such a gentle ingredient. Let's make it even more interesting. What should you pair arbutin with to get the best results? Arbutin loves being paired with vitamin C. Together, they make an amazing team for brightening skin. Vitamin C works as an antioxidant, fighting off free radicals, while arbutin handles the melanin production. They complement each other perfectly. Another great pairing is niacinamide, which reduces melanosome transfer. Melanosomes are little pigment packets that move from melanocytes to your skin cells. Niacinamide slows that process down, while arbutin blocks the pigment production at the source. Add some AHAs or BHAs, like glycolic or salicylic acid, and you're boosting arbutin's penetration, making it even more effective. But here's the catch. Some ingredients just don't vibe with arbutin. For example, benzoyl peroxide can oxidize arbutin, rendering it useless. And you need to be careful with high concentration acids, which can destabilize it. Even retinoids might be too much if you're using arbutin at the same time, especially if you have sensitive skin. Let's bust some myths about arbutin. One of the biggest lies you'll hear is that arbutin works overnight. Nope. Arbutin takes time, usually 8 to 12 weeks, to show significant results. It's not a magic wand. It's more like a slow, steady eraser. Another myth? That it's completely natural. While arbutin can be plant-derived, most of what's in skincare products is synthetically produced for purity and stability. And here's a fun fact. Bearberry plants produce arbutin as their own natural sunscreen. It protects them from UV-induced damage, which is why arbutin works so well for us humans when we're battling sunspots and UV damage. Finally, let's look at the future of arbutin in skincare. There's some super exciting stuff happening right now. Researchers are working on encapsulation technology, where arbutin is wrapped in tiny carriers like liposomes or nanoparticles. This helps protect it from degrading and improves its delivery deep into the skin. Another innovation? Biosynthetic arbutin, produced using microbes, which could make the production process more sustainable. There's also interest in combining arbutin with peptides and ceramides to create multifunctional products that brighten while also repairing the skin barrier. And as formulations become more pH optimized, we'll see even better stability and effectiveness from arbutin-based products. So, there you have it. Arbutin is a powerhouse for skin brightening, but it's not a quick fix. It's gentle, effective, and works best when paired with the right ingredients. But like all good things in skincare, it requires consistency and patience. If you're battling dark spots or uneven skin tone, arbutin could be your new best friend. Just make sure you're using the right formulation and not pairing it with anything that might destabilize it. What do you think? Are you team arbutin, or do you have another go-to ingredient for pigmentation? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to share this with anyone who's curious about how science meets skincare. See you in the next video.